Mareeba's veterans were central to their 2-1 FQ Cup win over Stratford.
Wayne Troy, Victor Madrid and Robbie Pendenza were the rocks in the middle, and that's what won us the game.
Pendenza produced the goal of the season. Stephen Cater secured his side a date with the FNQ Heat in the regional decider.
We believe in ourselves that we can achieve anything we set, and we'll definitely work hard to give them a good run.
Brent O'Halloran, 7 News.
While the Mareeba Bulls flexed their muscle against Edge Hill to make it 5 wins from 5 games. 2 goals from Elliot Gardner and another from Robert Pendenza saw the visitors upset the home crowd.
The 3-0 scoreline maybe flattered us a little bit. Edge Hill typically another tough game, and pretty proud of the boys.
Celebrations continue at the Mareeba Bulls after they claim local soccer's Premier League silverware with a gritty grand final win over Stratford. The 2-0 victory capped off a fairy tale season for the Bulls.
Finally, a memento worth cheering about. There were plenty more celebrations on game night as the Bulls went from wooden spooners to wearing schooners in 2 seasons.
2 years ago, we were bottom of the league. We didn't even have a second division at the start of the year. So myself and a couple of the coaches made a commitment to get us back to the top.
Both sides were shown colour early in the heated match, and both keepers stood tall against the opening barrage. It took a Stephen Cater creation to move toward the silverware. And Mareeba never looked back. The 2-0 victory topping off a magic Mareeba night after claiming the reserves and second division decider.
And the Bulls have completed the perfect season with all 3 men's teams winning FNQ premierships. The men's Premier League team completing the treble with a 2-0 win over Stratford.
There wasn't much to sing about in Mareeba 2 years ago. Languishing at the bottom of the Premier League, you wouldn't have picked this was the same club that just added 6 pieces of silverware to the cabinet. If the minor premiers were nervous about backing up the reserve and second division titles, they weren't showing it. Stratford were instead the first to crack, as a keeping error allowed Elliot Gardner to score. The Bulls doubling their lead on the other side of the break and securing the club's first Premier League title in 8 years. Celebrations going into the night and onto the following morning as President Alex Schroe came to grips with his club's achievements.
Great performance by the club, great performance by all the players. They're pretty ecstatic, hard to express actually.
Schroe attributing the success to the club's local talent as well as a little English cheek.
Before me and my friend turned up, the club hadn't won anything in 8 years, and then the 2 Poms turn up, we just teach the Socceroos how to play football.
The Bulls will travel to Townsville next month to play for the Crad Evans Shield. Tim Morgan.
The Mareeba Bulls Soccer Club has capped off a tremendous season, adding both the Premier and Reserve grade Crad Evans Shields to their trophy cabinet. Stephen Cater's strike was enough to see off rival Townsville club, the Heatley Warriors, and be crowned North Queensland's best.
Alex Schroe was drenched again as the Orange Army sang a familiar tune. The Kings of Cairns are now Kings of North Queensland.
Proud of the club, proud of the players. 2 years of hard work paid off tonight.
The colour wasn't only saved for the final whistle. Both sides were reprimanded early as skewed chances caused frustration. Happiness and heartbreak came in the second term. Elliot Gardner hitting the woodwork and Stephen Cater doing the rest. The visitors home 1-0, but both coaches say the future looks bright.
I think we're going to be a lot better for the experience. We'll have players go and we'll have some players come in, which is good.
There's a couple of them that, this might be the icing on the cake for them to retire. But look, we've got some young guys coming through.
James Van Looy.
To football now, the Mareeba Bulls have had a narrow win over the Townsville Warriors in the Crad Evans Shield. Having not played a Crad Evans game in over 20 years, nerves got to the Warriors early. However, the Bulls failed to take advantage. The physical encounter started to get heated and plenty of opportunities went begging for both sides before the break. A long-range strike hit the crossbar midway through the second half, and it was Steve Cater's second attempt that separated the rivals as the Bulls reigned supreme 1-0. Cairns keeps a stranglehold in the Intercity Challenge, winning 3 of the 5 finals. Well done, Cairns. There you go, Paul.
Cairns and District.
Yeah.
Mareeba, you know.